This report is from today's CNBC Daily Open, our new, international markets newsletter. CNBC Daily Open brings investors up to speed on everything they need to know, no matter where they are. Like what you see, you can subscribe here. Bitcoin slides after false ETF approval. Bitcoin slid Tuesday after the Securities and Exchange Commission's social media account, which was compromised, sent a false social media post stating the regulatory agency had approved a long-awaited Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. Immediately after the first post, the world's largest cryptocurrency jumped to as high as $47,901 to its highest level since March 2022, but later traded lower by 3%. Markets retreat. Wall Street's benchmark S&P 500 index ended with small declines on Tuesday, closing 0.15% lower, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average shed 0.42%. The Nasdaq Composite, however, inched 0.09% higher by close as it bounced off a 0.9% slide from earlier in the session. Shares of tech stocks continue to rise and stave off bigger declines. Asia stocks bucked that trend, with Japan's Nikkei 225 index blowing past 33-year highs after jumping more than 2%, as health tech and consumer services stocks rose. Is China's consumption story over? China's consumer sentiment may finally start to improve from here, after last year's uneven recovery as the economy struggled to rebound from the pandemic doldrums. Goldman Sachs says that while a slowdown is somewhat inevitable, it still expects services consumption to show more resilience than goods. HPE to buy Juniper Networks. Hewlett-Packard Enterprise will buy Juniper Networks for about $14 billion in an all-cash deal, the company confirmed. That works out to about $40 per share. Juniper shares jumped 22% to close at $37.05 after the news. The acquisition will bolster HPE's existing networking business, which was the company's top-performing segment, and speed up growth, the company said. AI-related plays. Bank of America picked its key AI suppliers, naming its top stock picks with significant upside potential at a time when artificial intelligence is all the rage. Bitcoin is arguably the world's most popular cryptocurrency and has had a dramatic run-up in gains last year. Most of it was fueled by hype around a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund that sparked a jump of about 60% in the cryptocurrency over the last 3 months. A false social media post about the approval of such an ETF by the SEC was the last thing eager crypto bros were hoping for. Market participants were anticipating an update from the regulatory authority as soon as Wednesday, as it would mark the deadline for the SEC to approve or deny the application. But Bitcoin quickly sold off after the SEC said its X account had been compromised, confirming that it had not approved the ARK 21 shares spot Bitcoin ETF application, among others.